At SmartPak, we know the only thing better than $7,500 of colic surgery coverage is never having to use it. We're so confident in Smart Digest Ultra and a veterinarian-directed wellness program that we back it with Colicare, our free $7,500 colic surgery reimbursement program. Learn more at smartpak.com/colicare.
Hi, my name is Joe Schmidt. I operate Schmidt Reining Horses here in Pilot Point, Texas. Scott sent us a great question. How do I slow my green reiner on his big circles, his racing, and not listening? This is a common problem that a lot of riders have. A horse that wants to run off or get too quick or get ahead of you when you're running your big fast circles. A lot of the common problem I see when a horse wants to run off is usually associated with them anticipating the lead change through the middle and wanting to go into the other circle. Okay, a lot of times that will happen at the 3/4 mark or the danger zone from the 3/4 mark through the middle to the first quarter mark of your circle. Okay, one of the things you don't want to do when a horse wants to run off or leave the circle and try to get ahead of you is to panic and be fast with your hands to correct the horse too quick, or at all have any sort of nervous response associated with that horse running off. If I know that he wants to go, I'm going to allow him to go a little bit and not correct him right away. Okay? I don't want him to be associated with, obviously I don't want him to run off, but I don't want him to run off and then get scared. I want him to run off and figure out that running off is probably not the best idea, but I don't want him scared of what I'm doing. So anytime I know what his mistake is going to be, again, I want to be slow with my correction so I don't get him scared of me. So if I have a horse that wants to run off, say I'll be loping around, and like I said, a lot of the problems that I see happens right in this area here. When he does run off, you have to determine, is it a leaning issue or just he's flat running off and staying in the circle. If I were to come through here and put my hand down and this horse stuck his head up and ran off over here, then I determine that that's a leaning problem, and I would fix that before or right before I fix the running off problem. Okay? If he wants to leave that circle and end up going somewhere else, I'm going to try to change his mind to teach him to stay in the circle. Okay? So if I did find out that when I came through this 3/4 mark and he was thinking about leaving this circle, I would allow him to leave. Anytime he left, I might let him go 20 feet, stop him, pull him around into a turn, or if I don't have a good turnaround, I might just trot some circles, do something that's somewhat unpleasant and a little tough on the horse. It doesn't have to be really hard, just a little bit more work than it is to stay on the circle. Then I might ask him to go back to loping on that circle again. So he learns that the circle is the easier place to be. Okay? Now this guy stays on the circle pretty good. So we'll just say that we fixed that. Yes, he doesn't lean. No, my horse is staying on the circle all the time. He just flat runs off. Okay? So if I got a horse that wants to run off, one of the things I might do is circle him at the end of the ride after I've stopped and turned him to where he might be a little tired. But say he still wants to run off. Okay, I'm going to send this guy in a big fast circle. So say we're running around here and he takes off and he runs way too fast. I'm going to let him go for a second. I'm going to pick up on him slow. There, he's not really coming back. And I might pull him, stop him. I'm going to do it all real quiet. Then I might just pull him around. And I'm going to go off this way. Now I can pull him really fast in the ground if I need to, but I'm not going to punish him that fast. So I'll run him here fast, try to get him to run off. Say there, he runs off a little bit. I'll pick him up, ask him to slow down. He's not listening. Pull a little harder, back him up, and maybe pull him around here. and then lope off this way. So I'm not going to let him go very far, and I might just mix it up and stop him. I'll run him off here. There he's taking off. Pick up on him. There he didn't slow down very good. Back him up. Might pull him to the inside here. Then lope off again. What I don't want to do is be loping here. Then when he goes to run off, I don't want to be real quick and just pull on him real fast. Okay, and I don't want to stop and have my legs off and pull like I can't get him to stop. Don't panic when he goes to run off, okay? This is going to take a while, so you just want to be real quiet, real methodical with your hands and your cue. So I'm going to push him forward, try to run him around here and make him run off a little bit. I'm running, he's going a little fast. Now he's leaving this circle a little bit. I'll pick up. He didn't slow down and he leaned. So then I might go into my pulling him around here, even trotting this circle, make this an unpleasant spot right here. That this is harder than the circle. Now I'm going to go back, turn him loose, and immediately push him to go fast. Okay, there he's going good. He's waiting on me. I might flop around and try to get him to run off again and not be so perfect. Here he's doing good. I'm going to pick up on him. There he's slowing down. He didn't slow down great, so I'm going to pull on him a little harder. Bump him back. Then turn. Then go back this other way. The big thing that you got to be careful of is in any maneuver, not just with a horse running off, is that when they go to panic or run off and make that mistake, a lot of it is they get scared of what the rider is going to do or the correction that the rider normally does. Don't get tense. Don't grab them. Don't try to fix it before it happens. If I have one that wants to make that same mistake all the time, I'm just going to keep making him make the mistake and then telling him, nope, this is what you need to do. No, this is what you need to do. Okay, try to show them where you want them to go rather than telling them no all the time. Because the more you tell them no, and the more you hold them back, and the more you pull on them and try to keep them here, the more they're going to want to go. Okay, if he wants to run fast, I might run fast. I might go 5, 6, 10 circles. As long as, like I said before, you're staying safe, the horse is under somewhat of control. And by that I mean, at any time, even if I'm going top speed, if I pull on the reins, he needs to stop. If I turn left, turn right, he needs to go that direction. I don't want to run around full speed with his head up in the air and then him not be under control to where I can stop him if I feel like I'm unsafe. Important points to remember when keeping your horse from racing on the circle is, one, make sure they want to stay on the circle. If they want to run back to the barn or run back to their buddies, you want to make sure that that circle is an easier spot to be than back at the barn. If they still want to run off and are going too fast, make sure and mix it up. Either ask them to slow down, pick up your hand, turn them the other way to where they don't have the ability to just continually run around at that speed you don't want. But also, make sure you don't try to keep them too slow. Run them fast like you're going to show, let it fall apart, let them go too fast, and then remember to be very slow with your correction. Don't panic, be slow, methodical with your hands, and try not to scare your horse. Also, it's going to take some time. Repetition, repetition, repetition. It's not going to fix overnight. Just be slow and know that you'll get it. If you have any other questions or run into a problem, send us a question and we'll fix you up.